How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing? You're wearing a suit.
Yeah,
It looks great.
I see that you're wearing a nice suit as well.
Yeah, but I always wear these suits. You look like you work in a butcher's.
Oh, is this a UK butcher's outfit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you've been working on this record for quite some time, right? I believe you had the idea for it years ago.
Yeah. Before my first record came out, I had the idea of doing a concept album,
Yeah.
and the first album was like preparation for what it was supposed to be for this record. This record was always going to be a story from start to finish, but it was supposed to be a hip hop record, and then it evolved into a soul record.
It's a very vivid album, not only musically, but just also through the lyrics. What was ultimately
The,
the one
the,
thing that inspired it?
the concept was sparked by my mum walking in to my room and asking me for a stamp, and she was holding a tape cassette, and she wanted to send this tape cassette to my grandfather who was blind. And so I asked her what was on the tape cassette, and she said it was a novel. And I said, is there like, background music, like atmospheric, like elevator music underneath the guy's voice? My mum was like, no. I said, oh, well, that's boring. I said, why doesn't somebody do, like an album that is a novel, or a film? Instead of just reading words from a page, why not rhyme them? And that's how the idea came for me to want to make films for the blind, which is what I guess I call my record.
You seem one of those people that is constantly creating and constantly has ideas.
I think my imagination is always getting carried away with itself, and when I come up with a good idea, when I can visualize it and see it in my head, it's really hard for me to ignore it and not act upon it. I mean, literally, I could pick up a guitar now and start writing a soul song. If you gave me a theme, I'd be able to write something that sounded quite sweet and quite good. I guess, as a freestyle rapper, I'm not the greatest. My written shit is better than my freestyling. But as a freestyle singer, as just singing stuff from the top of my head, I'm great at that. I just want to connect with people that want to hear real music. That's all. And so anyone who listens or buys my record, whether or not that's 1 million people or that's 50,000 people, to me, they're real people that want to hear real music, and I'll take that.
I look forward to seeing you perform and to hearing more of your music and your storytelling.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Oh, take care, dude.